everybody, welcome back to PadfootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we are in XPlane 11 once again with Delta Airlines for our commercial flight series. Really excited to be back on board with our 737. Excuse me. Notice this has been taking over more of my time than actually getting back down the East Coast. We will get back to that, I promise, but these flights are actually a lot easier for me to film, believe it or not. So, we have just finished loading everything up. Passengers are finishing getting on board. I just realized I need to completely finish taking off this second shirt that I have on because there's not enough fabric in the back because I have wide shoulders, and I'm afraid that I'm actually going to rip it. I'm not buff. I'm just worried that they didn't build it well enough. Okay. So now that we're here, we can send away. We actually don't need the GPU anymore. We're running on APU. We can send all those away. All the doors are going to start getting shut. Fantastic. All right, let's call our pushback. Start pushback. We've already planned it. We're going to be going from LAX today to Phoenix. So PHX. Just so everybody knows where we're going on this flight. Really excited to actually just get up in the air and just enjoy a flight. I could need that in my life right now. Let's see, everything's all set. As they come up, we will get everything else going here. You know what, I just always forget. Always forget that this starts open. Bye, everybody. All right. Fuel pumps are on. You can hear those starting to get to where they need to be. Fuel pumps are on. Electric hydraulics are going to come on now. Anti-collision light is on as well. All right, now we stand by for the all clear to start engines. I gather the pushback's there in front of us. It is a beautiful evening for a flight. We are actually doing a real flight once again, not with time, mind you. We're just doing a real flight that actually exists. We are doing DL5800.
Ready to connect.
5800, we're going from LAX to Phoenix. Let's see, how long is this flight going to be? Not even 2 hours. So, neat. It's actually going to be a nice, short flight. Trying to make our way back eastbound, but I didn't have overly amount of time to do a major flight today. Probably our next one's going to be a really long one. Not that you guys will see that, because I always break them up kind of in some weird ways. But definitely excited for what we can get into today. Looking around, LAX is actually a beautiful airport. Oh, man, I wish I could just change the sensitivity on this mouse. The game runs so well. It's just when I'm using the mouse, it just craps out. Like, see, this runs fine. Gotta love it. Excuse me. All right, we're definitely being lifted up in the air now, so we should almost be ready to go. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm sorry that I keep clearing my throat in your ear. It's very rude, but we just had pasta for dinner, and apparently I'm very dehydrated, so I'm having trouble swallowing.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Excuse me. All right. Parking brake is released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
All right. Ground. Flip these off. Oh, wait. You're supposed to be in ground, dummy. And one at a time, stupid. Everything starts coming to life. We are leaving from the appropriate terminal as well, by the way. Appropriate terminal and gate. Why do you keep giving me crap about electricity? Everything should be all set. Because we're running off the APU. Very strange. Coming up 22%. 24. 25 ignition. Fuel source is in. Making sure that that's all the way forward. That's good there. Alright, there's that. We're going to switch that over to Gen 1. So I don't need to worry about that. right, we've got one going. Why do I still have a caution for fuel? Huh. We'll check that here in a second. Ground is going. Eye contact, I should say. Fuel is taken care of. What's going on with electricity here? That's set. Ground power is off. Engine 2 is going to be going. Flip those on preemptively. 21%, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Let's give her some fuel. Pure repeats on anti-ice as required. We can put these back to auto here. There's that. Turn off the APU.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Thank you, pushback. All right, all warnings have been cleared.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Isolation can go on auto. Thank you. Pressure selector is already on auto. It's fine. APU bleeds off, APU is off. Engine can go now over to continuous, please, thank you. Flaps will be set to take off once we get to the runway. Trims are all set. Flight controls we will be checking here in a moment. Parking brake is set, and we're going to do a brake test once we start. So taxi lights are on. Disconnect hand signals, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the seatbelt sign. Please take your seats and fasten your seatbelts.
All right. Sorry, now I'm looking at the ceiling right now. I'm just moving my laptop off to the side. Okay, we're being put down onto the ground. Parking brake's still set. Everything looks fine.
Tow
Everything's
is
good.
disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Thank you so much. Okay, looking around, I see no inclination birds. So we're going to be taking off towards the ocean, and once we do so, I think we should be taking off towards the ocean. I'll have to double check, but I believe so. Runway 24 left. We're here, and that actually happens to be right there, so no worries whatsoever to get over there. That's good. I'm actually going to move myself closer to my controls, so sorry you're going to hear moving around. I do apologize to that. Alright, we have an all clear. Just going to check everything here. Rudder seems fine. Engine's fine. Spoiler is as well fine. Alright. Off we go. This is big bitch comes to life. Just want to double check here. I'm gonna wait for the second taxiway and then the first left. Brake, please. A little complicated of ground markings here, just not used to it. A lot smaller than I was anticipating, so. Oop, weather loaded in. Technically, this says that we're entering the runway here, so I guess we can actually start getting everything on now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the aircraft doors have been closed. So at this time, all electronic equipment needs to be turned off and left off until 10 minutes into our flight. If you
I mean, thanks, but we're definitely past that, lady.
and make sure it's turned off and left off.
Just want to make sure we get that back to 5%.
My name is Helen. I'll be the person.
Then you're going to overlap yourself now.
We do thank you very much for your attention.
Check sunny lights are on. We're going to get those to strobe and steady. Heading set. Flight directors are going to come on now. So sorry, they're overlapping.
We'll give you a little more information about our service plans for our flight as soon as we are in the air.
Alright, let's get ourselves situated here.
Welcome aboard.
Just so we're happy with what we see. I'm happy with what we see. Let's get out onto the runway. Remember clock. Remember clock. I always forget, man. It's not on my list. When I got my checklist, that's like the one thing I always leave out. Swing her around. Okay. Getting onto the runway now. Alright, we are on 24 left. Alrighty. Feet on rudder. Happy with that. Alright. Speed's going. Starting the clock. Good speed, positive speed. And one. Sorry if you can hear the dogs barking in the background. I think right now is a good time to play, which it is. Anytime's a good time to play. But of course it sounds like they're ganging up on Beasters, which is not fair. It's not fair to him. Okay, coming up to 140, 160, and up. Pull back. Up.
Positive brake.
Positive brake, gear up. Flaps are up. Goodbye, LAX. Actually, I've flown into and out of LAX. I'm going to be honest, the way that they have set up for
1,000.
departure, fantastic. Really do enjoy how they have it all set up. Great experience. Very quick. Through. Coming up on 2. Alright, feeling good with that. Gear is up, we can turn that off. Alright. Flying it by hand for a little bit. Because why not? I know, you want us at 5,000 feet. I'm still climbing. Alright, get it at least turned towards the next piece here. And we will. Plane has it. Alright. Plane's in control now. Autopilot's set. Just making sure everything's all set. Air conditioners are on, that's fine. Seatbelts are set. Everything looks good. Auto brake is already off. Okay, part of our climb. We have transition altitude. It's great. Passing 10,000 feet. We'll make sure we turn that off. Position will go to steady at that point, and engines will go to auto. So we are up and we are out of LAX. There's a beautiful Pacific Ocean as we are getting ready for our turn, our U-turn, our right bank turns to start heading towards Phoenix, Arizona. Let's see what it looks like. Look at that. Oh, there's gonna be a better view. There we are. Oh, it looks so nice. What's the better view here? Yeah, there we go. Much happier here. Look at that. Such a great model. pretty quick bank turn. Can't complain that much. They're holding at 9,000 feet currently. Beautiful mountainscape in front of us. Cloudy day here in LAX. It's interesting though, when I first started up the flight, it did not come up as cloudy. It just came up as clear because it couldn't load. It must have finally loaded, and looks like it's cloudy day here in LAX. It's 4:15 by the way right now. Here, 7:15 obviously where I am. 4:15, and we're looking at a pretty good, like a 2-hour flight. Yeah, we're at 9,000 for a while. All right, you might hear me typing in the background a little bit. My Mac just crashed. Why is Yahoo should not be my default search here? Cool. Definitely feeling like there's a virus on here. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Fantastic. Yeah, there's 100% a small virus on here. And, you know, anybody who says, oh, Macs can't get viruses, oh, yes, they can. 100% can they do that. No, I don't want eBay. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. And there's a crap load of stuff in here. Okay. Let's get back out to AirNav. Alright, well, while I'm doing that, we are going to continue on our way. We'll check in with you guys when we're a little bit closer to the top of our ascent. Alright, so we're back. We're about to get to the top of our climb here. I know I said ascent earlier. Definitely did mean to say climb. Everything looks so beautiful from up here. Yeah, I wish I track IR. Cool to be able to look around.
1,000 to go.
8,000 to go. Fantastic. About 15 minutes into this flight. Everything seems to be going fine thus far, and that's how we like it. Just want to make sure once we are up here to this, our throttle is back to neutral. Our speed brake is set there. We are now at 36,000 feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. You
Flick
may
that
now
back
remove your
to
seatbelt.
there. Alright, that's there. Let's crank this down to 0. Okay, that's good. Let's actually go here.
We will be coming to the aisle with our duty-free sale.
You keep
You'll
talking.
find details about duty-free in the magazine.
Let's see, we're looking for, it's right before
At this
BLH.
time, we are only taking credit cards for
Yep.
our duty-free sale.
Let's peek in.
Just to note also, we do ask that for the
Let's
safety
see.
and security of the flight, that you use the lavatories in your ticketed cabin, and for security purposes, congregating near the cockpit or lavatories is prohibited.
So we're gonna
We
put
ask that you buckle your
286
seatbelt on the outermost garment, whether
plus
that be a blanket or
25 plus 32.
This needs to be your safety. And
It's
also, we don't have to wait
343 nautical
Hit the
miles.
seatbelt sign comes on to see if you are buckled up.
It's gonna be about an hour.
Will begin in about 10 minutes. You will find a full listing of all audio and video programming in the magazine in the pocket in front of you. We do invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Man, nothing like
If
flying.
there is anything we can do to make you more comfortable or to help you in any way, don't hesitate to call on us.
Beautiful. We got a headwind, of course, slowing us down just a little bit, but it's gonna be a good trip from here. So we will check in with you guys when we get a little bit closer to our top of descent, and sit back and enjoy your flight. All right, looks like we are getting ready for our next turn before our top of descent. And actually, boom, right there. Happened to look when I was trying to get the exterior camera. Looks like it's actually raining down below, so I don't know if we're going to be coming into rain or not. Into Phoenix, which is just weird when you think of Arizona and you're thinking of rain. So we're coming up on top of descent right now. Been a pretty comfortable flight thus far. Hoping that's going to continue that way. All right, we are starting our descent currently. I'm going to switch you over to continuous. Now we're just going to watch for 10,000 feet. Then everything else kind of starts to change. Gonna need drag as required. Yeah. Plane should do the rest itself right now. Kind of want to freehand a little bit, but if we are going to be, excuse me, if we are going to be coming into rain, I would like to see it, because there's that rain that I was talking about. Let's see. Yeah, it's not that bad. Looks like there's some scattered showers. We're almost over it anyways. Well, we'll check back in with you all as we get a little bit closer down to the ground. Well, here we are. We are getting ready to continue our way, landing here for Phoenix. We're at about 15,000 feet. Still, still a little farther away than I'd like to admit. We got 1713, 7.86 miles left to go. Got a lot of turning here. We got another decel point up ahead. But I'm almost certain that we're actually going to be running into some weather. So we got some very thick clouds coming through here. Definitely some rain there. So I think we're going to be kind of surrounded by rain. And here's Phoenix now. You can see some precipitation through the outside. So we might be coming into some rain, we might not be, but I figured I'd check in with you guys before we get any closer. So we'll see you guys in a bit. And hello to Phoenix. So we are getting ready. We're coming up here to make our final turn before our next decel point. Right back here, you can't really quite see it, but right there is the airport. We're going up and swinging around. But this is Phoenix. Beautiful and detailed as always. Holy crap, really? Hold on, zoom in there. There's actually traffic on the highways. That's astounding. So we were in Los Angeles, now coming to Phoenix. It's 29 degrees Celsius, and that's up here in the air, so I assume it's going to be a hot one. We land here in the desert. I figured we were close enough. Keep you guys going live to the finish. So we're at 12 miles till our next point, and then kind of UE, so it's kind of double what this time is going to be here. So I can look at that map really quick. Got anything in the area that we got to worry about? All looks good. We are underneath that cloud cover. It's pretty cloudy out, but the handy thing is we do not need to worry about birds. There does not look to be any birds except right there. Still can't believe that. The first flight I decided to actually finally film, and we almost have that issue, so that's fun. Alright, just checking that fuel. We might have to turn off that fuel filter beforehand. Coming up on a fairly, ooh, snap my neck and yawn at the same time. Great. It's falling apart. But coming up here, a pretty tight left turn. Get ready for a final approach. Tell you what, we're gonna click on before that turn.
The captain has turned on the seatbelt sign. Please take your seat.
Actually turn these off. It's not as dark as I was anticipating. Landing lights are still on. When I took off, did I have my landing lights on or my runway lights on? Now I'm curious. Alright, we should be getting ready for a turn here shortly. Beautiful mountainscape out here. Trying to figure out where I want us to go next. Definitely want a longer flight, just don't know. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. I'd love to be able to hear some feedback. Let's see. What do we have for views? We have that chaser. We have from this airfield. I mean, looks good actually. Here's an external view. Another airfield there. Phoenix, you look beautiful this evening. 5:41 here at least. And heck count as evening, right? Let's pop back into the cockpit. Get ready to take that turn. Actually, let's see. Yeah, this one looks fine. This would be me. If I can get my head around, I'm totally going to be looking at the back. But we've already put the fasten seatbelt sign on. Hopefully everybody's going to be taking their seat. Surprised we're not taking that turn yet. I mean, yeah, I guess it's right there, but still. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this flight thus far. Obviously, we haven't had a landing yet, so I can't tell you if it's going to be good or bad, but it's been a fun flight. And if I get myself to stop yawning, it'd be even better, I guarantee it. This seems to be one of those days as work starts back up and get ready for students. All right, taking that turn. Just admiring how everything looks. Waved everybody down on the ground. Now, can you imagine being able to fly? Like, everybody talks about, oh, having a superpower and flying like Superman. You look up here and you know that you can't just go straight down to that house, but imagine just being able to, like, whoosh, whoosh, show up your best friend's front door. I'm telling you, kind of cool. Alright, everything looks fine from outside. Everything looks good in here too. Alright, well, as we continue this turn, what kind of commentary can I give you all? Wish I had some better jokes. Definitely don't have any jokes. Nah, just enjoying the beauty of flying. It's not like I have a soothing voice in your ear, so I appreciate you making it this far in the sim. Good, get back on track here. Super large U-turn. Start getting ready to straighten ourselves back out. Let's take that map out like, what, 20 miles? Yep, it's all looking good. And there we go. We're gonna have one more decel point out that, of course, but it's kicking back up. It's back up to that speed. Gonna have us intercept at that decel point, I assume, and head over to what is that, Gypsy, Skade, and then it's straight in. to 25 left. It's interesting. I've always had the dream of becoming a pilot. Well, one, I have Ella, and there's no way she can sit in here. But besides that, I don't know. There's just so much pressure that I think that comes along with being a pilot. And yeah, I'm playing a sim. I never said it was good. I guarantee I'm missing like 19,000 steps. And I still haven't perfected landing. I know they teach you that, you know, in pilot school or whatnot, but... Alright. Runway 25 left. I really wish I knew... Alright, we're gonna let the plane continue to do this. I am looking at the AirNav file for Phoenix. The problem is it does not tell me runways, which runways are which, so let's see. Runway map. There we go. Can I get something a little bit bigger than that? Okay. So we're going to be coming on 25 left. Alright, so this is one of the shortest runways that they have. Of course I picked the shortest one. So it's going to be... Ooh, zoom. That guy. Am I confident? Not as much as I was. I'm sure we'll get it down. Just make sure that we'll have full brakes and everything else as well. Okay, coming up on that, that's looking good. Making sure that I'm going to be set up with our pedals as well as we come in for our final. Alright, that's our next decel point. Gonna put up our spoiler and slow ourselves down a little bit more. 2,500 feet. Really, 2,500 feet? Approach is coming on. Alright, we're keeping ourselves slowed down. We should be turning here at Gypsy here shortly. Hoping that we're going to be at 210. We are at 200. That's good. Alright. I'm going to try something different. I've never switched over to approach before. We're going to give that a shot and see how that goes once we're lined up a little bit better with the runway. Coming for final. Let our flight attendants know that. It's our final turn. All right. Feeling good. Gonna bring back some flaps here. Yeah, I know. Gears coming down. We're there. Speed brakes armed. All right. Auto throttle is going to come off. Disengaging autopilot. Thank you, thank you. Aircraft's mine. Tell you what, I'm going to kind of throw an audible in here. We're going to act out that we've called out the tower. I'm not confident that that's going to be long enough. I mean, it could be, but I'd rather not. Just leave it up to chance. So we are actually going to change ourselves to 24 left. .25 left. You know what? Let's try it. Keeping ourselves lined up 25 left for 5.2 miles away. 5.1. .170. Good speed right now. A little high, drop it down a little bit more, please. Okay, still feeling okay. Drop it down, drop it down, drop it down. There we are.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Did you stop it with the pull up?
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
A little bit across the nose there. I'm gonna try to get ourselves a squeak back over here. Feeling good. Looking good on the pop lights. Much happier with that. Moving that yoke around, now I understand why they move it so much. .500 feet. On green. That's 30. Get down. Get that nose down. Get that nose down. We need to hit at the very edge of that runway. Come on. Way overshooting it. Come on, get down. Come on. Yeah, I got my sync rate. Don't worry about it. Amen. I can't get my rudder to go opposite direction here. Not gonna get down enough. Way late on that. Yeah, don't clap.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our destination. For your safety and comfort, we ask you to remain seated until the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. Please check around you for any belongings. Also, please use caution when opening the overhead lockers, as items may have shifted
Doesn't
during
show
the
up
flight.
at all, so
Thank you for flying with us,
get
and
ourselves
have a
moving
pleasant
here.
day. Flight attendants disarm doors.
I mean, I guess we did make it, just a little panicky. Let's get the APU going. As long as I'm paying attention to where I'm going. Alright, we've got nothing on where the terminal is. Of course it's over there. Alright. Just took the first off-ramp we could get. I'm not happy with that landing. At first I thought I was going to kick out, but what's up with that? Why? You know, but it works on the ground. No idea why I couldn't get my rudder to go left. It's aviation parking, ain't it? Yep. Gonna be crossing the same runway we just came in on. How bizarre that there's no map here. Oh well. Well, we did it. We're here. Not the happiest landing that I've had. I'll watch the video, especially that final like kind of swing at the end. I was just having some weird rudder problem, whether it's the controller, me, error or something. This is, I think, the first time I've really done it at this new kind of setup. I feel like maybe it was kicking out on me because, like, watch if I do it now. Yeah, works now. For the most part, at least. Alright, we're gonna get you all to your gate, get you off of this godforsaken plane, and we're gonna get more and more practice. That's what we're gonna do. Luckily, Delta's right there, so we're gonna do it by ourselves at this point. There's that, and we're gonna switch that over to APU. Don't know what you're trying to warn me about if you're not gonna give me any indicators. Probably just about the FMC, the fact that we're landed now. Crossing runway 25 right. Note to self, when we come into Phoenix, 25 right. Just when I was on air nav, it just wasn't giving me a flight, so I had to kind of assume at that point, and we assumed wrong. Please something have room over here for us. Quick turn, pretty much a Yui. A complete Yui, please. Come on. Turn yourself. There we are. There's our gate right there. Yeah, we're not gonna have lead up lines. Okay. Gonna kind of freehand ourselves into a landing, our parking job. And the crying baby. Top it all off. Don't have gate agent here. It's not what I wanted. I wanted a slight break. It's supposed to be the easiest part of the job. Let's go. And we're going to call it right there. And here we are. And get that up open.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. You may now remove your
Taxi's
seatbelt.
off. Collision can come off. Everybody can start grabbing their stuff. Fuel pumps. Let's start getting everything closed off for the time. Flight attendants, you may open up the doors. And they're going to come in with the GPU, so we're going to be able to actually kick off of our APU, so we'll get power there. Let's switch that off for now. I don't have control of APU. Well, that was weird. We'll keep the AC on for everybody. We'll click these off. Anti-space out. We'll turn that off. Not gonna need that. Yaw damper can come off. Fuel's already off. That's there. Turn that off. That's great. Well, we're here. All right. Well, let's take a look at our replay right after. Ooh. Yeah, those doors opened. Okay. All right. We'll take our. Check out our replays once. Making sure. Yeah, flaps are back where they need to be. At least they're on their way back now. Yeah, not the happiest with our landing. It's just going to take practice. I felt confident almost up until we landed, but then I had the problem with the rudder. I think I need to get like a little carpet in here because I think my rudder, my feet are moving around, so they're not moving as much. So let's see. I was here. Yeah. I turned off the flight controls, but just super bizarre. That landing. Why is that door open? Did I accidentally open up that door too? Whoops. Well, we'll close that. But right before you guys see the landing, I would like to thank you guys for coming out to this one. Yet again, I still enjoy flying. It just was a little bit more aggravating this time around than normal. Wish we had a gate agent because I would have liked to have gotten closer up here. I also turned off the lights, so maybe the game is glitching out a little bit. Here, let me actually look really. I did, right? Yeah, it should be off. Okay, well, I guess whatever. But yeah, that's our flight from LAX to Phoenix. If you like what you saw, we do live stream on Twitch at PadfootTD. On YouTube, it's PadfootTD Space Games, and on Instagram, it's PadfootTD Games, all one word. All those links are down below in the description. Let us know down in the comments what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down. We always do like your feedback. Try to move forward. Yet again, I know, not the best landing. Working on it, I promise. And I'm probably missing a whole other steps, but just a reminder, I am doing this for fun. Let us know, like I said, let us know down in the comments what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down. It's always appreciated. If you really did like what you saw, subscribe on YouTube or a follow on Twitch is always much appreciated. It gives us that motivation to continue making videos. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!